And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Neenah High School. Gary Burleski along with Zach Morris, who we'll be hearing from in just a bit. It is our OSI video stream game of the week, and we got a good one for you here at Neenah. 2-0 Appleton East, that's right, the Patriots 2-0, coming off wins at Green Bay Southwest, and then a very impressive shutout last week over a very good Kettle Moraine team. Head coach Mark Cromer's got the Patriots headed in the right direction, and they will also have a big challenge tonight as they take on the Neenah Rockets. Coach Steve Young's team lost a tough, hard-fought game against the second-ranked team in Division I in Muskego in Week 1. And then last week, a very impressive win over their rivals, the Menasha Blue Jays, where the Rockets did an outstanding job running the football and then defensively shutting down Menasha's offense. It's going to be a lot of running tonight. Appleton East with the triple option, and again, Neenah with Wisconsin Badger recruit Grant Dean. So expect a lot of runs, expect a hard-fought, hard-hitting game. And when we return, we're going to hear from Appleton East head coach Mark Cromer coming up next. You're watching the OSI video stream game of the week.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
Everything seems to cost more these days, including your electric bill. One reason you should contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, your RePro partner dealer in the Fox Valley. When you contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, you're going to find a Ream system for any budget and peace of mind that you're going to get a system that is reliable, energy efficient, and most importantly, save you money. So, what are you waiting for? Contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. Contact them today. We always do. And welcome back to the OSI pregame show and the video stream game of the week. Joining me is the Appleton East head coach, Mark Cromer, seventh year as the Patriots head coach. And, Coach, let's just first start off 2-0 for the boys and for the coaching staff. A great start. What have you guys done well to make it 2-0?
Well, obviously our defense has been playing pretty well, as you saw last week with the shutout. I think it's a lot of different people. We're able to kind of play guys on just one side of the ball instead of, dragging them out on both sides of the ball, so we get a little extra work there. But you can't say enough about our defense, especially last week with the shutout and bending but not breaking at times, and just the effort. I guess effort is a choice always. We're not going to be the most talented, or the biggest, or the strongest, or the fastest, but our effort so far has been really good, and that's really all I care about.
Yeah, anytime you shut out a team like Kettle Moraine, obviously you guys are doing something very well on the defensive side of the ball. If there's one, or what's really been the strength on that side of the ball that to shut out a very quality team like Kettle Moraine?
Yeah, well, like I said, effort, pursuing the football, but making adjustments. I think the defensive coaches did a really good job after the first week where we maybe didn't adjust as well in certain spots. And then seeing last week some adjustments that we made, the preparation that we had that week, and just being physical. We wanted to be the more physical team, and we knew that the more physical team would win the game, and that's what happened. And the offensive side of the ball, obviously you guys run a very unique offense, tougher opposing defense to play. Alec Thompson Jr. has been doing an outstanding job. You got a lot of running backs. So how's the offense side of the ball after 2 weeks of regular season? Well, as long as we take care of the football, then we have a chance, but we just have to have better ball security, and if we do that, we'll have a chance. We didn't do a good job in the red zone last week. We had plenty of opportunities with missed field goals and turning the ball over, and luckily we did execute in one spot and got the touchdown with Alex to Josh there. But we've done some good things. We like to run the football and set some things up, but it really comes down to taking care of the football. Our offensive line really has been the highlight. It's just their effort. They're, again, not going to be bigger than anybody, but just their effort. I mean, we got guys that last year Dane Owens was playing defensive back, and now he's playing tackle for us, but he's been a highlight just because strictly of his effort. And it's just fun to watch, and it's really fun to coach when you have that.
Coach, just talk about sort of the turnaround of the program. You mentioned seventh year. You look at the roster. You mentioned guys playing one way. The roster, the depth is there. The results are starting to show. As a head coach, you got to be proud of where you guys are at, but obviously I know there's a lot of season, but just talk about where you guys have come from and where you're at right now.
Well, it's hard to win with sophomores playing varsity football, and unfortunately that's what we've had the last couple of years. We've had to have sophomores playing varsity football, and that's just not going to work in this conference. It's the best conference around, and so this year we're able to have just pretty much juniors and seniors playing varsity football the way that it should be, and if they stick with it, then they're going to be rewarded for it. They're going to earn that, those results that they're getting, and now they're starting to believe because you see, I guess we're not really that bad. It's like, just because you lose some games in the best conference in the entire state does not make you losers. You can be a pretty good team and lose those games, and I don't think people understand that because of the conference that we're in, and you see the games, you just see the final score and our record, and you don't realize that, the teams we're losing to are winning playoff games, and the only reason they're not winning more playoff games is because they're beating each other in the playoffs. So it's like, we have quality teams. We've had quality teams. We are winners, but it's easy to get demoralized when you're going against these teams like this, and our guys are starting to believe, and regardless of the final score, I could care less. As long as we go out there, give effort the entire game, we are winners. We can win the moment. That's all that matters.
And finally tonight, you got the Neenah Rockets, obviously a good program. Coach Young does an outstanding job. A couple outstanding players, Grant Dean, Luke Young, on both sides of the ball. What are the Rockets, what's some of the challenges you guys are going to face tonight?
Well, they're good. They're fast and strong and big, and they're fast. They're very talented. We got to take some good angles. We got to hope that we can bust some things. We need everybody flying to the football on defense, but they're very talented. I mean, you look at our guys compared to their guys, it's not necessarily the same. We don't necessarily have anybody going to the Badgers or anything like that at this moment, but we're gonna give effort the entire game, and that's all that really matters. And at the end of the game, we can be proud regardless of the result. But I'm excited for my guys. I know they believe, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, Coach Cromer, again, best of luck tonight and best of luck rest of the season.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, when we return, we're going to hear from Neenah head coach Steve Young. We're going to do that after this timeout. You're listening to the Orson and I Video Game of the Week on the Score website.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
Papa's Cafe in Neenah supports the Neenah Rockets in tonight's game and cordially invites you for a delicious breakfast this weekend. Papa's Cafe in Neenah is tomorrow hometown hang out featuring big breakfast items with omelets from around the globe, or try a delicious skillet with a side of pancakes or French toast. See their full menu of breakfast items along with lunch and dinner options at papascafeandcatering.com, or stop by and see them at 1360 South Commercial Street in Neenah. Go Rockets! And welcome back to the Orthopedic Sports Institute of Fox Valley pregame show. Joining me this evening is Neenah head coach Steve Young. And Coach Young, impressive win last week over your crosstown rival National Blue Jays. Just talk about the win.
It was nice to get on the winning side of things. I thought we executed really well, no turnovers. And it took a little while to stop them in their first drive, but after that, offensively, we moved the ball the entire game, and our defense came up big the whole night.
Yeah, your defense I thought was outstanding, and your running game really seemed to wear them down in the second half.
Yeah, our running game, and we hit a couple nice plays in the first half to go up 22-7, surprisingly, and then coming right out of the blocks in the second half, we hit a big play, but we really established the line of scrimmage.
And talk about, obviously, one of the key players on your team, obviously going to Wisconsin, Grant Dean. Just talked about what he's meant to the program, and obviously dual threat at running back and safety. What has he meant for your program?
Well, I mean, he's a guy that can really scoot, and being a two-way player for us, it's hard to get a big play on us defensively because of him, and also he's really versatile offensively.
You know, defensively, you mentioned played outstanding last week. Who's sort of taking a lead on that side of the football for you guys?
I think defensively we have like an Andrew Carlson, my son Luke. Our D-line has really been playing well, and they're really young. And they're just playing solid, fundamental football, which will really be tested tonight.
Yeah, speaking of Luke, receptions, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. You guys don't throw a lot, but when you do, it seems to be effective, and obviously he had a nice game last week.
Well, I thought our coaches did a good job of, upstairs of watching what their secondary was doing, and so we were able to get those big plays in when we wanted them.
Obviously done at Appleton East, coming in 2-0 record, much improved. What have you seen? Obviously a challenge offensively for what they run. What have you seen on the last 2 weeks for them?
Well, what I liked about them, well, first of all, they're 2-0, so that's really good. But the biggest thing that I see offensively is they really get off the ball. And then their quarterback is savvy. I mean, he really makes plays sometimes out of nothing, and he's really a threat. And then he's the punter as well. So offensively, they do really well. And then when you get a shutout against a Classic A team, that's really impressive.
And offensively, how big of a challenge is it for your defensive coaches and defensive players to get ready for a very unique offense?
Well, yeah, you have to be really disciplined, very, very disciplined to your keys. And I think, I think my defensive coordinator, Nick Bramer's been losing sleep at night trying to figure out how to stop this offense. And it's tough. Our kids really have to play well.
All right, expecting a great game. Coach Young, thank you very much for joining us, and best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right, when we return, we'll have the starting lineups and get you all set for tonight's kickoff here at Neenah High School. At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. All your collision, bodywork, and towing needs. Free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies. They have a fleet of rental vehicles and ASE certified technicians. They service all makes and models, guaranteed expert color matching, written limited lifetime warranties, and they're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. And you can find them online at gossautobody.com. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Neenah High School, where tonight's OSI, Orthopedic Sports Institute of the Fox Valley pregame show is wrapping up as we're getting ready for football. We want to say a special thanks to our sponsors, especially OSI, Myron Construction, Sam Bomir Attorney, Juniper Pools, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, Papa's Cafe, and Goss Auto Body. Gary Breleski again with Zach Morris, and we are almost ready for kickoff here tonight as a beautiful Thursday night. Yes, it is Thursday, as the 2-0 Appleton East Patriots taking on the 1-1 Neenah Rockets. And Zach, we should have a good one tonight. Conference opener, obviously, for both teams, so it's time for FVA play.
Yeah, and that's the big thing, too, is once you get the conference play, I mean, these are the games that when you're a long-time player, you're used to these matchups. You're going to be playing players that you have either played in your youth, and just if you're a senior, you've been playing these teams for quite a while. So there's excitement all across the board when you're in conference play, and that's why everyone's so excited when you finally get to it. We're just now used to these non-conference matchups you have to get through for a little bit, but once you get through that, that's when the exciting football begins.
And you had an opportunity. You were here last week watching Menasha and Neenah. Neenah sort of took it away in the second half. What did you see from the Rockets?
They play with a lot of strength, so they're all about trying to make one player miss, and if they're able to do that, they tend to rocket all their way down the field, and that is a great asset to have for the Rockets.
All right, Jack Clun is going to be doing the kicking for the Neenah Rockets. And back deep for the Patriots, Jacob Weisbach. And Austin Jones back for the Patriots, who will get the ball to start tonight's game. Again, beautiful night for football. Had some rain earlier today that went through the Fox Valley area, but you couldn't ask for a more picturesque night here at beautiful Neenah Rocket Stadium. And there is the kick. Weisbach down at about the 13. He fumbles it. He's going to fall on it down at the 17-yard line. Weisbach almost looking to run before he caught the return. So the Appleton East offense, led by junior quarterback Alex Thompson. A couple fullbacks that they'll be rotating, Damian Fisher and Brandon Moa. Slots are Kyrese White and Brody Schneider. Center is Jack Chevalier for the Appleton East Patriots. We're calling a lot of Alex Thompson's name tonight, the junior quarterback who does a lot of the carrying and does a really good job with the fakes. And for this triple option, again, just as you heard from Coach Young in the pregame show, is discipline for this Rockets defense. First play of the game, the pitch is outside, and it's going to be a fumble, and The Patriots able to fall on it. Kyrese White recovering, and Zach, that was almost near disaster for the Patriots.
Yeah, that was going to be a problem where you can't let this situation get away from you early on, and that is going to be the problem that if you're the Patriots, you're already deep in your own backfield. Try not to have this get any worse.
And that's what Coach Cromer and I talked about last week is ball security, and unfortunately for the Patriots, first play of the night, they put it on the ground, but White recovers. Thompson back the pass over the head of intended receiver Joshua Christensen. So one position the Patriots offense did not want to be in is 3rd and long, and this is a 3rd and 20 for Appleton East. And one player, of course, to watch on defense for the Rockets will be their safety, Grant Dean. Of course, Grant headed to Wisconsin to be a Badger, and play safety for Luke Fickle's Wisconsin Badgers. You also see Grant tonight on the offense side of the ball running the football as he had 5 carries, 125 yards last week and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Thompson with the call. The inside handoff counter is to Kyrese White. White gets some nice yardage, but it's going to be short of the first down, but going to give the punter a little bit of running room. So good start for the Rockets defense thanks to the fumbled pitch on the first play of the game.
See, that's what the Patriots need for each play is you make one player miss and you're able to take off. Try to get some confusion when you're running these options.
Thompson to punt, Dean back, and Dean will have a chance to return this at the 49-yard line. Has a player miss. Dean's going to take it to the outside. Dean down to the 39-yard line where the Rockets will have the ball in excellent field position to start the game. They are led at quarterback by senior Evan Van Evenhoven. Evan last year missed most of the season with an injury, and freshman Ashton Van Beck did a nice job taking over for him. Van Beck this year has been moved to wide receiver to take advantage of his athleticism. And then, of course, you got Grant Dean in the backfield, one of the main weapons for the Rockets. Rockets start in the spread formation. Van Evenhoven in the shotgun stretch. Right up the middle. Ooh, Dean had a nice hole, but tripped up on a shoelace tackle down to the 34-yard line.
And Gary, everyone can let us know where you're watching tonight's game on our YouTube chat. As we had Johnson chiming in, saying that, hey, are the parents coming on at halftime? As it is a parents' night here at Neenah. And I would have to say, no, we don't have any halftime guest plan for Neenah Parents' Night.
Van Evenhoven's going to take the snap himself. Nice haul. He's got a first down, breaks the tackle inside the 20-yard line. Down in about the 14-yard line for Van Evenhoven. Nice job by the left side of the Rockets offensive line. Created a big hole for Van Evenhoven, and he gets the first down of the night for Neenah. And a good job blocking. Leading the way was left tackle Nathaniel Pilatus, who created a nice hole for Van Evenhoven. So 1st and 10. Let's call it at the 13-yard lines officially. Van Evenhoven, the inside handoff to Dean. Dean going to get down about a gain of 3 or 4 inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. This is the one thing with this offense, Zach. You see a lot of number 10, Van Evenhoven, the quarterback, and number 8. And Van Evenhoven also does a really good job of ball faking. So you got to certainly keep your eyes on both runners.
Oh, especially when you're this close to the end zone and you're getting at least 4 or 5 yards, whatever you're doing. This is perfect for this offense where you get trickery, can get you a touchdown the next play.
Getting the inside handoff. Dean takes it outside. He's going to head into the end zone on touch. Although we do have a penalty on the flag, we'll see what the call is. The line judge with the play, so let's see what the call is on the field, if this is going to come back. And we should hear from the official. Oh, the mic's not working. Yeah, that will be called back. Holding penalty on Neenah negates a nice touchdown run untouched by Grant Dean. Like some of the parents in front of us surprised with didn't see the flag, but it was dropped immediately by the line judge.
Well, you can't blame the Neenah parents. It's their night here.
It is.
Neenah High School, and we're hoping to see an early touchdown on the first possession. But here's a chance for the Patriots now. You get a break. The fact that holding call is going to back them up behind the chains, you have a chance to maybe get out of this possession with no points against you.
Second and 15 at the 18. Van Evenhoven looking back. The pass dumps it out wide. Intended for Luke Young. Number 9 for Appleton East. Ben Smesded on the coverage for the Patriots. So again, what we saw on Appleton East first drive, a 3rd and long. Similar now for Neenah, who just again 2 plays ago had a touchdown called back. 3rd and 15 at the 18. That's Schaefer out wide to the on your bottom, and inside handoff to fake his to Dean. Van Evenhoven got a lot of time to throw. He's going to scramble. He's got some running room on the outside. It's going to be a race to the corner. Van Evenhoven's going to be down and breaks a tackle. It's going to have the first down, but just outside the pylon at the half-yard line. But most importantly, Van Evenhoven gets the Rockets a first down on that scramble.
Yeah, that's a very impressive run, and be able to realize that, hey, trying to get the extra yardage, you're in 3rd and long. Teams aren't really focusing on the quarterback because you're worried about everyone running downfield. The linebackers forgot where he was and able to get near the end zone.
A tight formation for the Rockets, and we're going to get another penalty. I don't know if the entire line was set. So, again, the second time a touchdown will be negated by penalty. Oh, actually, offside, and the whistle blown before the play. I'm not sure. There's a half yard and not really much further they can go from that ball, pretty much on the noses on the goal line. So, again, the tight formation for the Rockets. First and goal at the 1-yard line officially. Van Evenhoven in the spread, inside handoff to Dean. Dean's going to walk into the end zone for the first score of the night. The Rockets on the board on the 1-yard touchdown run by Grant Dean.
Yeah, that's just a great touchdown run. Line did their job, wide open, and able to get in for an easy touchdown.
So the Rockets take advantage of the Van Evenhoven scramble on 3rd and 15. He got it down 17 yards to the 1-yard line. So the Rockets first to strike tonight. And the kick is up and good for Jack Clunt. We've played 9:18 to go in the first quarter. Neenah leads Appleton East by a score of 7-0.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
One of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter is attorney Sam Beaumier. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox cities and northeastern Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There is no one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation, 920-404-2050. There are no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game. So 9:18 to go. Again, the Rockets strike first on the Grant Dean 1-yard touchdown run. Weisbach and White back deep once again for the Patriots. Nice kick. Weisbach will take that at about the 6-yard line. He's going to head it up the middle. It's got some running room if he takes it outside, and he does. Nice return by Weisbach as he's going to get about a 33-yard return down to the 36-yard line. So call it a return of 31 down to the 37. So nice job by Weisbach to give the Patriots some good field position to start their second drive of the night. Their first drive sort of got off to a bad start on a poor pitch, and they just could never recover from that. So once again, Alex Thompson at quarterback for the Patriots. Try to get you the offensive line starters here in a little bit. Thompson with the calls. Inside handoff to the fullback. Damian Fisher for a short gain. Taking a look at the offensive line for Appleton East. At center is Jack Chevalier. Guard is Todd Marks, along with Cody Kelleher at guard. Tackles are Dean Owens and Logan Reberg. Tight end Aiden Fitzwilliam. And wide receivers are Napoleon Massingue. So a gain of a couple, again, just call it one on the play, so 2nd and 9. The pitch goes outside to White. White's going to be stopped for loss. Did he fumble the ball? I believe he did, but the Rockets able to recover. It looks like we do have an injured Rocket on the field. So let's take a timeout on the field with 8:19 to go here in the first quarter. It's Neenah leading Appleton East by a score of 7-0. We'll return right after this.
Myron Construction has the unique opportunity to build the landscape of our communities. We play a role in shaping the region as well as communities across the country. Our work supports a range of organizations and industries, ones that ensure health and well-being, secure resources for struggling populations, teach our children, enrich local economies, provide spaces for recreation and entertainment, and strengthen our neighborhoods. We create thriving, welcoming places for people to work, play, and engage. Together, we're building excellence.
And we are back to Neenah High School, where Elias Vargas ran off under his own power. Good to see for Vargas. He's being attended to the Neenah medical team. Alex Thompson at quarterback. White in motion, inside handoff fake. Thompson going to drop back to pass. He's going to go long. He's got White. It's going to be nearly intercepted. Oh, for the Rockets. Number 29, Brock Heaney. Boy, I wish, Zach, I think he wish he had that one back because that was right in Brock's hands, but went up high, just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, right under our score bug, but yeah, had a perfect opportunity to come up with that interception, but hey, it's always the next time you'll get it if you're a defensive back.
That's right. Good job by Brock to knock it down, but again, I think if he could have had to do that one over again, he would have, been a nice interception, and then he also has plenty of room to run in front of him. But most importantly, they get the stop low snap by to Thompson, but he gets a nice punt off to Dean. Dean right at the 29-yard line. Going to go back. Dean's going to try to take it outside. He cuts. Dean's got some open areas. Needs one block, and he could be gone. Grant Dean cuts it inside, and he's going to take it to the house. 71-yard punt return for Grant Dean makes it 13-0. Neenah with 7:33 to go, and there you saw it, Zach, the playmaking ability of Grant Dean, who once he got it outside, some great blocking by the Rockets punt return unit, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, and that's what led to the return, the fact that he took a step back, waited to see how the return team was going to handle the blocking, then the coverage team did a fantastic job, knew when to cut and right through.
And punt in to do the PAT, kicking for the Rockets. Perfect snap. Kick is up and right down the middle for punt. So we have plays with about 5 minutes of football. 7:33 to go in the first quarter. It's all Neenah so far. They lead Appleton East 14-0. We'll be back right after this. Juniper Pools will turn your home into a vacation with hot tubs, saunas, swimming pools, outdoor furniture, billiards and game tables, and many more accessories. Gorgeous outdoor fire tables are on sale right now, up to half off. Select fire tables perfect for fall on the porch or patio. Juniper also offers free water testing, lab with expert water balancing support, and is exclusive Backwasil dealer for chlorine-free pools. Visit them in Wausau, Stevens Point, Rhinelander, and Appleton. Juniper Pool, making your home relaxing and extraordinary. Juniper and the Pool Peoples. And just like that, it is Neenah with a quick 14-0 lead. Now, if you're Appleton East, it's still plenty of games, Zach. But you just, again, you got to take better care of the ball even on that snap. It was a low snap that Thompson did a good job on one bounce, but once Dean got in the open, he was gone.
Yeah, and that's what it is, and it's all about trying to make sure where your game film, where you're looking at, getting ready for the next game. If you know the returner can be pulling out some tricks where just sitting there waiting will back up a couple of yards and find the opening. You just have to be prepared for that if you're the Patriots.
Yeah, or maybe next time you just don't kick the Grant. Maybe the safest alternative, just don't let him return the ball. There's low liner, and nice job by the up man. Excellent job by number 33 for the Patriots, Cyan Brown, who took a wicked line drive and did a great job recovering it. If not, the Rockets would have the ball, but thanks to this heads-up play by Braun, Appleton East with excellent field position. Not often do you see that, a hard line drive that hits the front wall, but Braun there for the recovery.
Well, that's the goal. You hope that you can hit someone in the front line and be able to recover the onside kick. Didn't work out, but now for the Patriots, you have a golden opportunity to get right back into this game.
Yeah, White in motion. Again, miscommunication on the call, and Thompson's going to be tackled for no loss. There's a little miscommunication between him and center Jack Chevalier, and that from the start play just was not fundamentally sound, so no gain. I'm actually going to call it. Yeah, let's call it no gain.
The lineman moved further down that play than the quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's where you thought, hey, it had to be some yards a gain there. Nope.
Thompson now getting the instructions from the coaching staff. Talking to his running backs. Inside handoff. And again, nothing for the Patriots offense. Jonah Rittner there, number 22 for the Rockets, the inside linebackers. 3rd and 10, so once again, this offense thrives on 3rd and short, 2nd and short, not 3rd and 10. See what the Patriots do. They desperately need a first down and keep their defense off the field. Inside, and again, nowhere going as number 90 and number 5. Nate Cramp there for the tackle, and just nowhere to run. That time was Damian Fisher for the Patriots, and so far, Zach, the Rockets' defense is playing outstanding football.
Oh, yeah, I mean, every time you look at these options for the Patriots, they're being able to sniff it right out for no gain, if not loss of yards.
Oh, let's see. They're calling the play. I'd be surprised. False start. I think they would punt down 14, even though you're inside barely Neenah territory. You're going to be 5 yards further back, so it's going to be 4th and 16, and especially a triple option. This is, not the play you want to get a first down on.
Well, I think it's more the thinking of you're going on 4th down because you're in great field position. You feel you need to get points on the board, and you don't know what's going to happen when Neenah gets the ball back.
So false start by the Patriots. See what Coach Cromer decides to do now with the 5-yard penalty.
And now he brings in the punting team. Again, an offensive drive that barely went 2 minutes. 7:33 after the Grant Dean touchdown. Let's see now what they did. My guess is just punted out of bounds or far away from Dean. He sort of has that Australian rules style where he rolls out to the right. Just, I think the last place you wanted to put it is number 8's hands. Oh, nice punt, but good enough punt by Thompson. That fair catch by Grant Dean. And we're going to keep it here.
And I think it's a good idea by the Patriots not to be scared of him, because you need to be able to get a good punt because you're already down 14-0. Now you're trying to play field position, get a quick 3-and-out, and you can be back in business on offense. But for the Rockets, if they can if they put another long offensive drive together, this is going to be a situation where East is going to panic on offense, being down possibly 21-0.
Yeah, so big defensive stand here for the Patriots. They almost had Neenah stopped on the first drive. They had him 3rd and 15, and Van Evenhoven able to scramble for a first down that got him down to the 1. Here's the handoff to Dean. Dean's going to cut it inside. Dean to the outside. Dean is going to be caught down from behind by Adrian Scave. Nice job by Scave to bring down Grant Dean, but another big run for... Actually, correction, that was Dre Hannon, number 9, not number 8 for the Rockets. My apologies.
But another big run by Neenah, being able to continue to move the ball downfield. And it's just great running and great blocking. I mean, everything's just working to perfection so far for the Rockets.
So Hannon with his first carry of the night. Nice gain for Hannon. Gets it to the 46-yard line of the Rockets. And the inside handoff. Once again, Hannon on the carry. It's the one thing with a nice lead, too. You get a little luxury that you can rotate Dean in and out offensively.
Takes it to the East 48-yard line, 8-6.
A couple scores to pass along. We have first quarter, Fond du Lac, Appleton North tied at 7. We also have Oshkosh West Wildcats trailing the Kimberly Papermakers 14-0 as Kimberly leads in the first quarter. And Pulaski leading De Pere 7-0.
A wide open receiver on the outside and down to the 2-yard line is Caleb Schaefer. He was wide open and burned the Appleton East secondary, and Schaefer on the big pass from Van Evenhoven down to the 2-yard line. She actually called it the 3-yard line, and boy, you can't get much more open than that, Zach, than Schaefer was.
Yeah, you know you're wide open when you can start heading back towards the pass, knowing, hey, there's no defensive back coming towards me. Just a great route.
So first and goal for Neenah, already up 14-0 here in the first quarter. Inside handoff. Oh, nice job defensively, busting up that play. Hannon nowhere. Let's try to see if they get the number of the defensive player who came right up the middle for the loss. I believe that was Ben Smithstead.
And did a great job of just being able to get off the line faster than the offense and being able to find the ball carrier.
So second, we'll call it Max Chevalier. You can hear the voice of Jim Strick, the PA announcer for Neenah. Once again, Van Evenhoven in the spread formation. Rockets in motion, and Van Evenhoven's going to take it himself on the left side. Down to, breaks a tackle. He stumbles and turns into the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown run for Evan Van Evenhoven. Makes the score 20-0 Neenah with 2:44 to go. Second and third ever gets Van Evenhoven into the end zone.
Yeah, that's just great job for Neenah being able to keep pushing and fighting for the extra yard, as it was a great defensive play for the Patriots, but just unable to hold them outside the end zone.
And the kick up and good. So 2:44 left to go in the first quarter. It's been all Neenah. They lead 21-0. We'll return to Neenah right after this.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
Everything seems to cost more these days, including your electric bill. One reason you should contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, your Rheem Pro partner dealer in the Fox Valley. When you contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, you're going to find a Rheem system for any budget and peace of mind that you'll get a system that is reliable, energy efficient, and most importantly, save you money. So, what are you waiting for? Contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. Contact them today. We always do.
You know, it's feeling a little bit colder, so you do need to make sure you're all prepared with your furnace.
Well, no joking. I think this weekend they were saying it might not even be 60 on Saturday.
It's a little too early for me to start using it, but you never know. It is definitely feel like fall with week 3 of the high school football season. Green Bay starting tomorrow.
Yeah. There's a kick. White down at the 5-yard line is going to return it. Actually, correction. Austin Jones on the return for the Patriots. Yeah, it is that time of year, Zach. A couple weeks ago, we were heat index of over 100. Now we're talking Saturday might not even get 60 degrees, and third week already of the regular season for WIAA football, and it's only early September. Packers kick off tomorrow in Brazil against the Eagles. Badgers back in action Saturday against South Dakota. Thompson with the inside handoff. Again, just very little running room for this Patriots offense.
Yeah, eventually something's got to change for Appleton East to be able to get more yards where you're feeling more comfortable, even though it's one of their better plays of a gain of 2 or 3 yards. But you need more, especially being down 21-0. I wouldn't panic yet. If you can at least get down within 14 at halftime, you have a chance to fight your way back.
Well, that's sometimes the triple option. You keep pounding it up the middle, and then, again, poor pitch, and Thompson's going to get down and cover it. Boy, ball security has not been good tonight for Appleton East. The second time they have tried a pitch, and the second time the ball has hit the ground. Thankfully, Alex Thompson there to get the recovery right in front of Luke Young, who was there for the Rockets. And again, just not good ball security so far for Appleton East.
Yeah, and that's the fear you have in this situation with the fact that that's the second fumble, as you mentioned, in this offense. You're going backwards in a 3rd and 16. Not many plays in this offense.
And Thompson going to go quick pass to Damian Fisher. Fisher's going to get near the 20-yard line. So they're one of their better gains of the night, but still going to end up with another punting situation. And Thompson already with his 4th punt of the evening, and we still have a minute to go in the first quarter. Credit Jonah Rittner for the Rockets on the tackle.
And it's going to be more of those types of plays that the East offense needs to start using to be able to get 7, 8, 10 yards per play and get things back on track.
Yeah, right now it's almost got to get baby steps before they get this offense going. It's going to be a low line drive to Dean, and he's going to let it roll down to the 43-yard line. Jacob Weisbach there for the Patriots to down it. So right now, if you're Appleton East defense, this is must-stop territory. Already down 21-0. We might get probably, if it's a running play, one more play here before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, definitely. You want to be able to hold off the Rockets scoring. And this is what gives us some confidence to your offense. You almost need like a turnover if you're the Patriots, being able to get some sort of energy flowing through your team.
And Grant Dean back in at running back for the Rockets. And right up the middle, and there goes Dean. He is gone. 58-yard touchdown run for Grant Dean. his third touchdown of the night, and we haven't even played 1 quarter of play. 2 touchdown runs and a punt return for Grant Dean makes it 27-0 Rockets with 24 seconds to go.
Right now, this is just a night where Dean's feeling it. And what I mean by that is he just knows when he gets that football, he's going to score. And when you have that feeling, it's hard to stop a player like that. And we saw that last week against the Menasha Blue Jays. He's just continuing that momentum into this game.
Clunt with the PAT, and that one also good. So Clunt busy with 4 PATs. So we played almost a full quarter, and it's been all Rockets here in Neenah. 24-9 28-0 with 24.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Papa's Cafe in Neenah supports the Neenah Rockets in tonight's game and cordially invites you for a delicious breakfast this weekend. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Papa's Cafe in Neenah's hometown hangout featuring big breakfast items with omelets from around the globe, or try a delicious skillet with a side of pancakes or French toast. See their full menu of breakfast items along with lunch and dinner options at papascafeandcatering.com, or stop by and see them at 1360 South Commercial Street in Neenah. Go Rockets, and I guarantee you, if you go there, you will not come away hungry. It's awesome food at Papa's Cafe. Thanks you very much for sponsoring us. So I guess Zach, Grant Dean, as good as advertised.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing everything that people expected in this game. And the question is, will he continue to do this? Will this be like a 3-4 touchdown night? Already 1 special team, 1 offense, and the fact that these are long touchdowns. These are both over 50 yards, and being able to just score from that long range. It's one thing to have like a 3-touchdown game when they're inside 10-yard runs or touchdown passes. It's a completely different atmosphere when you're doing this with long touchdowns.
Yeah, and again, credit the offensive line for the Rockets. Just a straight handoff right up the middle, and he had a huge hole and took it again to the house. Grant Dean, as we mentioned, headed to Wisconsin next year. Going to most likely play safety for Luke Fickle's Wisconsin Badgers, but you can see what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. And again, nowhere to go for the Patriots and Austin Jones. Hunter Winkie there for the Rockets kick unit. So maybe now we thought maybe one play for Neenah, if there was a tackle, would end the quarter, but Dean went the distance. So right at the 20-yard line for Appleton East. And again, still a lot of football. Now I think you just got to go back to basics. They've put the ball on the ground twice. Both times they recovered it, but they put themselves in just too many third and long, second and longs, and this offense will not operate. But again, they just have had nowhere to run on this Rockets defense. And there's a nice run, though, from number 22, Kyrese White, with the run, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. We've played 1 quarter of play here at Neenah High School. It's been all Neenah as they lead Appleton East after 1 quarter by a score of 28-0. It's the OSI Video Stream Game of the Week. We'll return right after this.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. All your collision, bodywork, and towing needs. Free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies. They have a fleet of rental vehicles and ASA-certified technicians. They service all makes and models, guaranteed expert color matching, written limited lifetime warranty, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m., and you can catch them online at gossautobody.com. So our first play, we switch sides of the field. Finally for the Patriots, a decent gain on first down makes this 2nd and 4, where most of the game they've been operating 2nd and long. Alex Thompson again in at quarterback, the junior. He's going to roll out to his right and got it. Oh, another near interception. Zane Schmidt for the Rockets, the cornerback. Again, the receiver was there, but the second time tonight a Rockets defensive back has had their hands on the ball but dropped the interception. So, fortunately for Appleton East, they get new life after Schmidt drops that INT. So, third down now for the Patriots. Still looking for their first down of the evening. An inside handoff, and Thompson's going to keep it himself. A little bit short. Good fake. Good job by Neenah's defense as Thompson called his own number. Is going to create 4th and 2. So what do you think, Zach? Go for it. You're down. Down 28. May as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is that situation that you just got to be able to move the chains. This is 4th and 2, the best situation they had all game.
Brody Snyder was in motion, goes back to his slot position. Thompson calling out new plays. An inside handoff. And the quick pitch as Snyder is tackled for a loss. Actually, fumble on the play.
Ball was fumbled after the hit by
Grant Dean there not only doing the plays offensively, Dean forces the fumble. And again, I thought, again, looking up here, Schneider looked like he had the angle, but I forgot that number 8 was in pursuit and used his great speed to cut off that pursuit angle and get the ball back to Neenah's offense.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great play there, and just being able to track the ball carrier, because that's the biggest deal with these triple options, is being able to find out who actually has the ball, and did a great job on locating and making the tackle. That easily could have been a first down if the Patriots were able to break one tackle, but great job by Neenah.
Yeah, I thought it was a great call, but just again, Grant Dean made the play, and you show why he's headed to Wisconsin. Van Evenhoven going to keep it himself. Oh, a nice move by Van Evenhoven. He breaks a tackle. He's inside the 20 down, pushed out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Excellent run by Van Evenhoven. It looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't go to the pitch with Hannon, kept it himself. But again, he's not the biggest running back by any means, Zach, but he is tough to bring down.
That's the big thing, too. If you just have that power where you're able to keep pushing and driving, you'll be able to find a way to get a first down, and that's what he did.
So we're going to call it first down at the 16-yard line of the Patriots. Again, Dre Hannon back in at tailback for the Rockets, and we're going to get a timeout. Let's keep it right here, Zach.
Charge timeout. Appleton East, they're first.
One of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter is attorney Sam Beaumier. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox Cities and northeastern Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There's no one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation, 920-404-2050. There are no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game. All right, we are back with the Rockets once again on the move. Boy, Appleton East defense, and we heard from Coach Cromer played outstanding against a really good opponent last week in Kettle Moraine, but just hasn't been there tonight. Everything that seemed to go wrong early for the Patriots has, and of course they're getting a full dose of Grant Dean. Charles in motion, inside handoff to Dre Hannon. It's going to be a short gain for Neenah. Hannon, a senior running back, 5'9", 180 pounds, who had a nice game last week and relief of Grant Dean. Had a really productive second half where Dean able to take the second half off against Menasha and handed a couple touchdown runs himself. Out wide to the left at the top of your screen is Caleb Schaefer. Van Evenhoven going to look for Schaefer into the end zone. The pass up and knocked down by Appleton East cornerback Michael Morales. Morales there defensively. He's had a nice game and a touchdown saving tackle earlier on Van Evenhoven, and that time he broke up the pass to Caleb Schaefer. Just again, like the call, 1-on-1, give Schaefer an opportunity to go up to get it, but that time credit Morales for a nice job with his pass defense.
Yeah, and a great opportunity looking for the Patriots is trying to get some momentum to go into this second quarter. It would have been a big play for the Patriots.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 for the Rockets. Hannon on the inside handoff. He's going to be about a yard short of a first down. Going to make it 4th and very short. Imagine the Rockets will go for it instead of bringing in the kicking game. They're a touchdown away from making this a 35-0 game.
4th and 1 for the Rockets at the 7-yard line.
Levi Bovine, a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore tight end, coming in to call the plays for the Rockets. Van Evenhoven in the shotgun spread. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be stopped for a loss as the Patriots defense responds. Number 9, Ben Smestad there for the tackle for loss. So credit the Patriots defense for getting their first stop of the night, and it'll give the offense another opportunity to do something with the football.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what the Patriots needed, just to be able to get some hope and energy into their team, where they could have easily gotten that first down, another touchdown. This game gets further out of control, but hey, it's all about hanging in there, and that's what the Patriots are doing. Not giving up, because we've seen big leads vanish, and Neenah's very well known when they saw week 1 where they had a big lead, thinking this game is going to be easy, and a week 1 loss. So never give up in any game, regardless of the situation.
So Appleton East will have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 11. Thompson back to pass. He's looking long, going to be up and intended for Adrian Scaife, and looked like, again, I believe Grant Dean back there on coverage for Neenah.
Was able to get a hand up. Looked like he touched the ball, but just not in a great position to bring it down.
Grant Dean had the coverage for the Rockets.
And correction, Joshua Christensen, the intended wide receiver for Appleton East. Joshua, 6'2", 168-pound sophomore, for Coach Kromenecker's Appleton East Patriots. Schneider in motion, inside handoff, nowhere to go once again for Brandon Mua. Mua having tough go in running the football early on at the fullback position. The Rockets have done an excellent job on that fullback dive all night, where either fullback, Brandon Mua or Damian Fisher for Appleton East, just have had no success running the ball. So once again, another 3rd and long situation for the Patriots. Kyrese White headed in motion, now back to the slot position. Schneider, again, a lot of motion, and again, Thompson taking his time. They're going to have to hurry. Clock might be running out. They're going to be in danger of a delay of game, and I think we're going to get a timeout, right before the delay of game. So let's take a timeout as well. 8:14 to go here in the second quarter. All Neenah 28-0 over Appleton East.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
Juniper Pools will turn your home into a vacation with hot tubs, saunas, swimming pools, outdoor furniture, billiards, and game tables, and many more accessories. Gorgeous outdoor fire tables are on sale right now, up to half off select fire tables, perfect for fall on the porch or patio. Juniper also offers free water testing lab with expert water balancing support and is an exclusive Baquasil dealer for chlorine-free pools. Visit them in Wausau, Stevens Point, Rhinelander, and Appleton. Juniper Pools, making your home relaxing and extraordinary. Juniper, the pool people. Thompson back the pass, looking, and there's going to be, I think, incidental contact in the, late flag. Wow. That was a late flag where I don't think that ball was even catchable. First of all, I thought it was incidental contact by the defensive back. Second, I didn't think it was catchable, but hey, the official was a lot closer than I am, so that will give the Patriots a first down after the 15-yard penalty on Neenah. So at least that's a start, Zach. Now you got to take advantage of that first down and penalty. Try to get some more first downs and try to create a little momentum here with just over 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Pass interference. Defense. First down by yardage.
Yeah, I mean, that's where you look at it. For as long as you get your first down out of the way, where your offense is struggling like they are tonight, once you get one, even if it is by penalty, you start to feel confident. You're on the field longer. The defense for Neenah is out there also as well. You're trying to wear them down and just find a way to get points on the board.
Again, Alex Thompson, the junior quarterback, getting the play call from the sidelines. Inside handoff. And there's some nice running room for Brandon Mua, his best run of the night, gain of 9. That was the first time, Zach, where we saw the fullback have some running room beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and be able to rumble for at least 8-9 yards where, all right, now there's some momentum building on this offense for the Patriots.
That's what they need is, some success with those fullback dives, and then Thompson can keep himself. And there's, again, we'll see where the spot is. I think they're going to give him a first down right at the stick, so give Mua credit of a 1-yard gain. So that's another first down for the Patriots. So they do get themselves the first time tonight back-to-back first downs.
6, 1st and 10, Appleton East.
Damian Fisher coming in late for the Patriots. Again, Thompson getting the calls from the sideline. Fisher at fullback right behind him. Inside handoff. This fakes to Fisher. Thompson's going to keep it himself. Cuts it and going to get near a first down. Nice job by Alex Thompson. That's by far his best run of the night. And we can see the damage that Thompson can do, Zach, when he gets a little bit of opportunity and room to run.
Yeah, we're seeing this offense just being able to either finally run their reads or being able to trust their blockers and being able to move the ball forward. I mean, this is now several plays we've seen in a row. It just took a pass interference call to get their first down, and after that, things are starting to roll for the Patriots.
So Thompson going to roll out to the right. Going to try to, the fumble as he's hit. Ball on the turf. And going to recovered by Neenah. Looks like it was Cole Fensky forcing the fumble for Neenah on Thompson. Again, great pursuit by Fensky to catch up to Thompson, and that forced the fumble. See here, you can tell by the scoreboard who recovered it, but it was certainly Fensky that forced the fumble. And the Rockets, once again, will have the ball in excellent field position.
Great job by the Rockets getting that turnover right when this offense is starting to click for the Patriots. And a tough break for Appleton East. Once you felt things are rolling your way, a bad turnover. We've seen, that's their third or fourth fumble. We had the muff kickoff early, too, in the first.
Fourth time they put it on the ground, and the first time Neenah's recovered. Van Evenhoven with a little pass outside and down. Nice gain for Blake Fish. Call it a gain of 8 for maybe 9 for Fish. I don't know, just a little rollout. Van Evenhoven caught him in stride. Fish, a senior fullback for the Rockets. I like that play, Zach. Just simple fullback comes out of the backfield, little rollout, catch him in stride, and Fish put his head down and gets 9 yards.
Yeah, it's always easy to forget about the fullback and halfback, especially in a lot of these types of offenses.
Again, Van Evenhoven looking to pass right down the middle, and that's going to be a first down for Caleb Schaefer. Steve Young's offense going through the air these last 2 plays. First to Fish, and now a nice completion to Schaefer down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 16, first and goal for the Rockets. Again, Dre Hannon in at running back for Neenah. Bennett Stuckel coming in, one of the receivers, out wide to the left along with Schaefer bringing in the play. Van Evenhoven in the spread formation. Inside handoff is going to be to Hannon. Hannon down to the 5. Hannon into the end zone for a 10-yard touchdown run for Dre Hannon as the Rockets get on the board once again to make it a 34-0 lead over the Appleton East Patriots with 5:03 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a great run, being able to get behind his blockers. And, again, this is just what Neenah wanted to run their offense, and they're just being successful. I mean, this is 2 weeks in a row now. The offense just looks unstoppable.
Jack Clunt, the point after kick, and for the 5th time tonight, he is successful. Makes it 35-0 Neenah with 5:03 to go. We're going to return to Neenah High School right after this timeout.
Myron Construction has the unique opportunity to build the landscape of our communities. We play a role in shaping the region as well as communities across the country. Our work supports a range of organizations and industries, ones that ensure health and well-being, secure resources for struggling populations, teach our children, enrich local economies, provide spaces for recreation and entertainment, and strengthen our neighborhoods. We create thriving, welcoming places for people to work, play, and engage. Together, we're building excellence.
One of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter is attorney Sam Beaumier. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox Cities and northeastern Wisconsin who have been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There's no one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation at 920-404-2050. There are no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in tonight's game. Dre Hannon, his first touchdown of the night, makes it a 35-0 score as the Rockets take advantage of the forced fumble on Patriots quarterback Alex Thompson. So again, from basically the first play of the night, this has been all Neenah, and they have taken advantage of some mistakes by Appleton East and then some also excellent execution by the Rockets in their running game. And, of course, the highlight was the 71-yard punt return by Grant Dean. There's a high kick. Austin Jones on the return, going to try to take it to the far side of the field and not even going to get to the 20-yard line. So again, field position all night's been an issue for Appleton East, and they're going to start with 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line, and of course with the 35-point margin, Zach, we give a running clock.
Yeah, once we get into the second half, I believe the clock will start knocking its way down. So if I'm the Patriots, try to keep fighting this game. We have to wait till halftime so if you can at least put a touchdown on the board. You feel better, avoid running clock, at least for the early parts of the second half.
Yeah, again, I mean, last time Patriots had the ball, they got a couple first downs and were close to the third, but the Fensky was just a tremendous play. And a quick screen pass out wide, and I believe that's Brody Schneider. Oh, we're going to get a late flag. My guess, probably going to be a personal foul late hit on Neenah, but we'll wait and see.
I may be wrong on the running clock. Looks like it is running inside the first half.
Do have a score from Appleton North at halftime. It's Appleton North and Fond du Lac tied at 7 apiece. So we're going to get a call. I believe it.
Personal foul. Defense.
And you can hear from the referee, who's a mic tonight. Personal foul. So a 15-yard penalty. Going to give the Patriots much better field position.
To the 37-yard line. First and 10, Appleton East.
So we have running clock with a 35-point margin here as the Rockets lead the Patriots. Inside handoff, going to be short yardage once again for the Patriots fullbacks.
Damian Fisher on the carry.
And other than just a
To the 40-yard
couple
line.
runs, this Rockets defense has just done a tremendous job being disciplined and just stopping pretty much any of the running plays by the Patriots, especially inside. A few times they've tried pitch plays. They've put the ball on the ground. So it's just been a rough night for the Patriots offense. And there's a nice hole. Good job by the Patriots line there for Fisher.
And with the running clock, too, this offense will just need to keep pushing the ball down the field, either running or passing, because we're already near the 2-minute mark, and they still have a handful of one timeout left to be able to find a way to get some points on the board before the half.
Yeah, and to start the third quarter, the Rockets will have the ball to start. So that's also not good news for Appleton East, who've yet to really stop the Patriots. Oh, nice run there by Damian Fisher. Puts his head down and able to get the first down after contact. Luke Young there for the Rockets for the tackle. So Appleton East a couple yards from getting into Neenah territory for the first time this evening. Thompson with the fake handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Gets near the 50-yard line. Just short. Again, as Zach mentioned, Patriots just with one timeout left to go here in the half with a running clock. They're trying to speed it up a little bit more here on the offense.
Yeah, to have at least some, you want to get position and at least try to throw a couple balls near the end zone just to keep this drive going, rather than the time just running out between the 40s.
And Thompson going deep and going up high was Joshua Christensen. Again, Grant Dean on the coverage. That's the problem with the running clock if you're the offense. And now they're going to use their final timeout. We'll keep it here with 22.8 seconds to go here in the first half. And again, a special thanks to our sponsors, including Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning. Everything seems to cost more these days, including your electric bill. One reason you should contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, your Rheem Pro partner dealer in the Fox Valley. When you contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, you're going to find a Rheem system for any budget and peace of mind that you'll get a system that is reliable, energy efficient, and most importantly, save you money. So, what are you waiting for? Contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. Contact them today. We always do. So final timeout used by Mark Kromenacher's Appleton East Patriots. And it's certainly going to be a halftime where they're going to have a lot to talk about and just, I think, just regroup, Zach, and pretty much forget about what happened in that first half and try to build on the second half and get ready for next week.
Yeah, it'll just be about trying to build successes.
And we got another timeout, this time to Neenah. And again, Papa's Cafe and Neenah supports the Neenah Rockets in tonight's game and cordially invites you for a delicious breakfast this weekend. Papa's Cafe is Neenah's hometown hangout featuring big breakfast items, and they are big, with omelets from around the globe, or try a delicious skillet with a side of pancakes or French toast. Ooh, it's making me hungry. See their full menu of breakfast items along with lunch and dinner options at Papa's Cafe and Catering.com, or stop by and see them at 1360 South Commercial Street in Neenah. Go Rockets!
And a preview for next week's broadcast will be Menasha taking on Oshkosh North in Oshkosh. That game is also on Thursday, so a week from today.
I believe you and I will be down to Titan Stadium. Yeah, and for that one, and get an opportunity to see Jeremy Korth and his Menasha Blue Jays. And a little razzle-dazzle for Appleton East, and they're going to get a first down. Nice run on the counter, but unfortunately the clock's going to run out. Let's see who was the ball carrier. It was a little trickery there, and nice run.
Yeah, you're in this weird scenario where you can't even spike the ball.
Yeah, Kyrese White, his best run of the night. Yeah, unfortunately you're right. And the clock's going to hit zeros here at the half. So once again, we have played one half of football. It's been all Neenah as they jumped out to a 28-0 lead after one quarter, and they lead headed into the locker room by a score of 35-0. We'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll return, have some halftime thoughts. When we return, it's the OSI Video Stream Game of the Week. We'll be back after this.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
One of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter is attorney Sam Beaumier. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox cities and northeastern Wisconsin who have been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There's no one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation, 920-404-2050. Again, there are no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery, so you got nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game. And we are at the half, a half dominated by the Neenah Rockets, who jumped out to an early quick lead and piled it on. Grant Dean, the Wisconsin Badger recruit, with 3 touchdowns. 2 touchdown runs and an electrifying 71-yard punt return for Neenah. And again, also credit the Rockets defense, as Appleton East offense just has struggled running the football. They put the ball, I think, on the ground 4 times. Neenah's got 1 recovery. So again, Zach, all Neenah here in our first half at Neenah High School.
Yeah, I mean, this is a night where you think of, okay, what went wrong? Well, Right now, it's just everything on the offense is just not clicking. We did see in their last few possessions that there is something building for this offense. So there's some successes they can take away from this game to feel confident. The question is, can you be able to do anything in the second half? Yeah, down 35-0. We've heard stories. We know it can't happen. There is still, if you want to put percentages to this, what's the likelihood of Appleton East winning? I'm sure it's probably 5, maybe 10. But it's all about getting the quick turnovers. If something does happen, yeah, you can build off energy. Comebacks come due to problems by the other opposing team. It's not just because the team that's down is playing fantastic. They were also gifted opportunities. So if Neenah has any screw-ups where a fumble, interception, you have to take full advantage. And that's what the coaches are letting them know, that don't lose your spirit. You never know what could happen. If you can put up 2 touchdowns in the third quarter to start the second half, you're feeling a little bit better moving forward if your defense can keep Neenah off the scoreboard. But as far as for Neenah, I mean, I don't know how long starters are going to play. I mean, the fact that it maybe one more possession, being able to put up another touchdown on the board to feel that, hey, we're pretty confident even if things go wrong, we can still save this game. So if you're Neenah, you're feeling really good. It's just the opposite for East, but you're trying to play better and learn things, put it on tape, because you still have practices. You still have 6 games left to go in the season. They're only 1/3 after tonight. It's all about how you look later parts of the season. And if they can put some big plays and feel confident going into next week, it's still something to build off for East.
Yeah, and going back to our pregame conversation with Coach Mark Cromer, and he said, offensively, the issue they've had this year has just been putting the ball on the ground. And what happened the very first play of the game was just a pitch to the left, and it hit the ground, and it was a loss of 10. And that pretty much sums up how Appleton East offense has gone tonight. Just backwards. They've been in way too many second and third and longs. And in this triple option, you're not going to, their success isn't throwing the ball, it's running the ball and wearing down and trying to, outsmart the defense with misdirections, with quick hitters. And again, credit Neenah's defense. They've done an outstanding job in all facets with pass defense and stopping the run. But it's been all Neenah. And again, if you're Coach Cromer, probably a sharp message to the boys. But if you're Steve Young, you remind the kids that week 1 at Muskego, they led at the half 21-3 and ended up getting beat by 10 points.
So they've seen how games can turn even with a big lead at halftime.
And talking to Jim Strick, the voice of the Neenah Rockets, he was there, and he said it was a tale of two halves. Neenah led 21-3. Muskego couldn't do a thing, but then the second half was vice versa, where Neenah couldn't stop him, and then when he said it turned quickly. And so I'm certainly Coach Young is probably reminding the boys of that. We're going to take another timeout, and then we'll take a little bit of break, and we'll return in just a little bit. Give you guys a timeout, chance to take a little break, as it has been all Rockets here at Neenah High School. 35-0, we're at the half. It's the OSI video stream game of the week. We'll be back after this.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
Dusty boots from a hard day's work, a sense of progress and pride. A hard hat adorned with a collection of successful projects and dreams brought to life. These are trademarks of a construction worker, their unique signature. At Myron Construction, the men and women who build our projects from the ground up balance artistry and skill with safe, quality construction. Their legacy reaches far beyond the physical structures they build, setting the stage for our clients to do what they do best. Together, we're building excellence.
Juniper Pools will turn your home into a vacation with hot tubs, saunas, swimming pools, outdoor furniture, billiards and game tables, and many more accessories. Gorgeous outdoor fire tables are on sale right now. Up to half off select fire tables, perfect for fall on the porch or patio. Juniper also offers free water testing lab with expert water balancing support and is an exclusive Baquasil dealer for chlorine-free pools. Visit them at their locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Rhinelander, and Appleton. Juniper Pools, making your home relaxing and extraordinary. Juniper and the pool people. We are at the final couple minutes before let both teams get ready for second half action. And Gary Berleski along with Zach Morris. And Zach, again, Thursday night. Debut 2024 NFL season. You got a score update for us?
Yeah, last time we checked it out, it was tied at 7 in the first quarter. Game was a little delayed due to lightning in the area.
Yeah, we were just talking about. We're surprised, about the Packers in the regular season. I don't even remember the last time in the regular season there was a weather delay, which this time of year, obviously with the crazy weather we have, is a bit of a surprise.
I was going to say, I remember being at the Bonta Bowl with Appleton East playing that night. It was a long night when the game got canceled. About 2 or 3 years ago already.
I remember that game. I remember years ago, too, also at the Appleton East High School, we had a really long weather delay. That was like this time. I think, actually, that might have been the first or second week.
So right now it is tied at 7 with 14 minutes to go in the second quarter. But more importantly, I know for a lot of fans, is how are all the high school teams faring? Well, not all are playing today. You have some playing tomorrow. And right now, there's been some scores that are kind of one-sided. Halftime, Kimberly leads Oshkosh West 28-0. Tied at 7, as you mentioned, Gary, Fond du Lac and Appleton North. And we also have De Pere leading Pulaski 10-7 at the halftime break. And also halftime score, Kaukauna over Hortonville 28-0.
Yeah, Kaukauna coming off a great game over West De Pere. Those two have had some amazing gains, and last week was no different. And believe it or not, again, talking Packers tomorrow night, season debut, although in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where the Packers and Eagles will get ready. I believe 7:15 kickoff.
Yeah, 7:15 kickoff.
Yeah.
They may be in Brazil, but we'll be in Oshkosh next week from today with Menasha at Oshkosh North, as it is a FRCC South matchup between Oshkosh North and Menasha. Should be a great matchup. And these used to be former rivals in the FVA.
Yeah, welcome back. Old conference rivals renewed in that one, as you and I will be down at Titan Stadium next Thursday night for that one, which will again beginning the second quarter of the regular season already will be week 4, as it just goes tremendously fast, the high school football season. And before we know it, we're going to be talking, it's week 9, final regular season week. We got playoffs next week, so enjoy it while we can, because it certainly goes at warp speed.
But, of course, if you're a big basketball fan right for the season, you think this football season doesn't go fast enough.
Yep, that's true, especially if you're a Hoops fan. And a little bit of recap before we get the second half kickoff here. Again, first quarter, all Rockets. The scoring 9:18 to go in the first quarter. Grant Dean 1-yard touchdown run. And then a couple minutes later, not even 2 minutes later, Dean on a electrifying 71-yard punt return made it 14-0. 2:44 to go in the first quarter. Evan Van Evenhoven called his own number from 4 yards out, made it 21-0. And then late in the first quarter, with about 30 seconds left, Grant Dean 58-yard touchdown run made it 28-0. And then the lone score in the second quarter was a Dre Hannon 10-yard touchdown run to make it 35-0. And of course, with the 35-point margin, we have a running clock, and we saw that in the end of the first half. So let's see what time adjustments both teams make. It's always interested to see what is talked about, what are some of the adjustments that each respective coaching staff's made. And there's a pooch kick that is going to be recovered by Appleton East, I believe, unless it went out of bounds. We'll see what the line judge Hard to see who recovered it from this angle. Looks like Neenah's.
And the kickoff goes to the 37-yard line.
So, yeah, Neenah's did recover it as the offense for the Rockets will come out. And you made a good point before we went to halftime, Zach, is how much will the starters play? I think right now they got them out, again, Grant Dean and Van Evenhoven in at quarterback and running back respectively. But I can imagine maybe give them one series and put in the reserves would be my
once
guess.
you feel confident, and that's Coach Young's decision on how long he wants to leave them in. But this drive will tell a lot.
And Grant Dean there, short gain. And I believe tackle on the play. Let's credit Aiden McClure for the Patriots.
1 to the 38. It's
Aiden, a 6'3", 235-pound senior defensive tackle. So good start for the Patriots defense, limiting Dean to just a 1-yard gain. Van Evenhoven in the spread. Gives the handoff to Dean. Dean, a lot more running room, and good job by the safety to bring him down, or else he could have been off to the races, but another first down.
And that was the tackle that you needed to stop him from scoring. I mean, that was what happened on that long touchdown. He was able to bust right through, and luckily for the Patriots, the tackle was made.
Yeah, Burke Kozlowitz, safety for the Patriots with the nice open field tackle. Charles in motion. The little handoff to Charles. He's going to try to turn it outside. He's at the 50, 45, 40 down to the 35 inside the 35-yard line. Matthias Charles with his first carry of the night is a good one, and we're going to get a late flag well after the play. Let's hear the official. His mic was turned off, but I can tell you, as you probably saw it, as a personal foul on the Patriots. So add 15 yards, going to be down from the 35 to the 20-yard line.
You can hear the wind picking up, too, on the referee's mic. But, yeah, personal foul on the Patriots. The last thing you need being down 35-0.
So the ball will be 1st and 10 at the 20. Evan Van Evenhoven, the senior quarterback, calling the signals for the Rockets. Grant Dean in at running back. Down low, Caleb Schaefer. And inside handoff to Dean. Dean at the 15. Turning his legs, going to be pushed out of bounds after about a gain of 7. Eden Morales on the tackle for Appleton East. Michael Morales, excuse me. Gain of 7 for Dean. Call it 2nd and 3 as Dre Hannon checking in to give Dean a little bit of a breather. Van Evenhoven in the spread formation. Inside handoff, Van Evenhoven going to call his own numbers. Brought down for maybe... No, we're actually going to call it a loss of 2. Again, Burke Kozlowitz having a nice series, the safety. Made a nice play on Dean earlier, and that time nice open field tackle on Van Evenhoven. So 3rd and 5. Clock continues to tick. Already under the 9-minute mark. Matthias Charles up wide, up top in motion. Pitch to Charles. Charles going to turn the corner. Inside 10. Charles brought down after a first down gain. So Charles with a couple carries here this evening. His first 2 carries on this drive has been productive with a couple of nice runs. So that's going to create a 1st and goal situation for the Rockets.
Yeah, just continuing to keep pushing the pile and being able to run for that extra yard, and that's when you get these first downs. And you're still trying to build if you're Neenah. You're up 35-0, but you want these players to play like this game is within a touchdown.
Inside handoff. Hannon. Yeah, with Matthias Charles, only a sophomore, and seeing his speed, and I like the play calling. Let him utilize that speed on just a couple of those just little pitches as he's in motion, and First one went to the left, second one went to the right, but both productive and, nice little extra weapon for Steve Young's offense. So we got a short gain for the second and goal right at the 5-yard lines for the Rockets. Van Evenhoven again. Spread formation, inside handoff to Hannon. Hannon's going to walk into the end zone on touch for his second touchdown of the night for Dre Hannon. This yard from 5 yards out as the Rockets take the opening drive of the third quarter right down the field to make this a 41-0 lead for Neenah. In once again, Jack Clunt in for the PAT. Was a perfect 5 for 5 in the first half as perfect snap, kick up, and it is good for the Rockets. 7:17 to go here in the third quarter. All Rockets, they lead Appleton East by a score of 42-0. It's the OSI Video Stream Game of the Week. We're back after this.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
Everything seems to cost more these days, including your electric bill. One reason you should contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, your Rheem Pro partner dealer in the Fox Valley. When you contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, you're going to find a Rheem system for any budget and peace of mind that you'll get a system that is reliable, energy efficient, and most importantly, save you money. So, what are you waiting for? Contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. Contact them today. We always do. Opportunity for the first time to get the ball here in the second half. See again with some of the adjustments they talked about at the half times will pay dividends for this Patriots offense that really struggled in all facets, running and throwing the football. Do have a scoring update at the end of the third quarter, thanks to my wife Laura. Appleton North takes a 14-7 lead over Fond du Lac, that game being played at Appleton North High School. And again, no return for the Patriots. Excellent job by Neenah on the kick coverage. Matthias Charles, who we talked about earlier on the last touchdown drive, doing the job on special teams as well. So again, a running clock, 42-point margin here for the Rockets. Appleton East showed some signs of success, but they just no consistency putting anything together in that first half again. I think the ball hit the ground 4 times, 4 fumbles. They recovered 3 of them. Neenah recovered 1. So inside handoff, and Thompson's going to keep it himself, and he is hit hard by Luke Young. Young out of nowhere for the loss. We do have an injured Rocket on the field, unfortunately.
Loss of a yard on the play back to the 11-yard line.
Let's take a break as the medical staff takes a look at the injured player. Again, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. OSI Video Stream Game of the Week. It's all Neenah, 40-0. We're back after this.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
Papa's Cafe in Neenah supports the Neenah Rockets in tonight's game and cordially invites you for a delicious breakfast this weekend. Papa's Cafe in Neenah's hometown hangout featuring big breakfast items with omelets from around the globe, or try a delicious skillet with a side of pancakes or French toast. See their full menu of breakfast items along with lunch and dinner options at papascafeandcatering.com. Stop by and see them at 1360 South Commercial Street in Neenah. Go Rockets! And we're back as a near interception for Appleton East. Try to see who was on the coverage for Neenah as a pass. Little miscommunication. Looked like Kyrese White, the intended receiver for Appleton East. Again, 3rd and 11 for the Patriots offense.
Yeah, again, this is just trying to build maybe more of the passing attack for the Patriots. Not just this possession, but the next few you'll be receiving throughout the game. Just work on some aspects of the game that you haven't been able to this season.
Now Thompson with the call inside handoff, and he's going to keep it himself. The pitch out wide. And again, good job by the Rockets defense to pursue the football. I believe that was Kyrese White on the run.
Brody Snyder, the ball carrier.
No, correction.
Tackled by Zane Schmidt.
Brody Schneider.
Brought down at the 16.
Schmidt on the tackle for
Gain of 5.
the Rockets. So another punting situation for Appleton East.
4th down and 6.
Alex Thompson was busy in the first half. We had 5 punt attempts.
Zane Schmidt is deep.
And I think when you have more punts than first downs, which they did in the game, that's not a good sign. There's a nice high punt, and it'll be fair caught. Ooh, fumbled, but recovered for the Rockets.
First and 10 for Neenah.
So again, excellent field position. Let's see what Steve Young does here now with the offense, and it does look like he's bringing in all new backups. See who's in at quarterback. Might be Van Evenhoven still in at quarterback. Nope, new quarterback is number 30, and nowhere to go on the run for Neenah. So number 30, Henry Farrell in at quarterback. 6'2", 170-pound sophomore for the Rockets. So the night for Evan Van Evenhoven done for the night. A very productive night again for the Rockets' first-team offense. Really got it going last week in that second half, and have kept that momentum going this week against a 2-0 Appleton East team. And we're going to get a motion penalty by Neenah. Again, brand new people into the lineup, so a little miscommunication.
Good ball. Full start. Offense. Repeat second down.
So make that 2nd and long for Neenah.
5-yard penalty pushes it back to the Neenah 47. 2nd and 17.
So 2nd and 17 for the Rockets.
And you can see how fast time does go by when you have running clock. This possession started with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And again, not much running room here. Patriots still with their first-team defense, and finding a little running room right now for the Rockets. Well, you see the difference is quite dramatic when you have a second team versus a first team, just the same team, as now the Patriots defense stuffing the Rockets on these first 2 carries. So 3rd and 18 again. Farrell in at quarterback, so digging to the depth chart. Bennett Stuckel with the handoff, and again he's caught way behind the line of scrimmage. So 4th and really, really long. So the punt team, I believe, Zach,
you're
is this the first punt of the night, I believe, got to be for Neenah.
I believe so. It is their first punt.
Yeah. So Hunter Winky coming in to do the punting for the Rockets. Got to do a shout out to my nephew, Daniel Garrigan, safety for Appleton North. Just got text by my wife. He had a 80-yard interception return, nearly a pick six with North leading 14-7. So way to go, Daniel. So again, 14-7 fourth quarter. Appleton North leads that one.
Yeah, looking for scores in the area again with the Thursday
light schedule.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be like this probably all season where games will be on Thursdays. It's just something you have to get used to with the shortage of referees in the area, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, that's a good point. Jim was talking to Stim Strick again from Neenah. Was, one of the main reasons they're doing that. Obviously, some people are like, well, the Packers are playing. Jim was telling us tonight's game here in Neenah was scheduled well before the Packers. Again, there's obviously official shortage, so it gives a lot of these guys an opportunity to do a Thursday and Friday night game. And he said you'll see the smaller schools towards the end of the year will have more Thursday night games. So sorry.
So here we go. In the third quarter, we have Kimberly leading Oshkosh West 42-0. Brilliant leading Chilton 28-0. And we have De Pere now leading Pulaski 24-7 in the third.
And line drive punt and... Ooh, it might be a horse collar. Yep, they're going to call it. Good call. Kozlowitz on the return. I think we're going to get a horse tackle collar from behind. They drag down. That we've been seeing more and more the last few years in all levels of football, from the high school to the college to the pros, is the horse collar. And that one, I believe, Jonah Rittner, just trying to bring down the return man, but just grabbed the jersey and probably got some of the pads from behind. So we may get the ball close to inside Neenah's territory, which will be a rare feat. So that hasn't happened much tonight. So let's see now, again, what Appleton East offense can do here, as we're going to be out of time as the clock runs out here to end the third quarter. So we played 3 quarters of play where it's been all Neenah. They lead Appleton East. Break, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
One of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter is attorney Sam Bomir. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox Cities in northeastern Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There's no one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation. 920-404-2050. There are no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game, and a special thank to Sam, and we'll run down all our sponsors here in just a little bit. First down carry for the Patriots. Again, not much running room for Neenah. Brandon Mua on the carry for the Patriots.
So now the big thing for the Patriots is just not to be shut out. As you just want to get points on the board. Best position now that they've been in all night now at midfield.
Yeah, Mua inside handoff again. Again, nowhere to run for Neenah. Let's see who comes up with the tackle. We have Levi Bovin there, one of the first Rockets to greet Mua. And also Hildebrand and Rash. So trio of Rockets on the tackle. Quick pitch to Kyrese White. White with a little bit of running room, and I believe it's going to get enough yardage for the first down. So once again, looks like Appleton East still sticking with their starters, but I think it's a great point, Zach. You just got to get some points here. You got to build momentum into practice and into week 4 next week. You certainly talking to Coach Cromer, he says it's a team of fighters and they're not going to give up, and I certainly don't think they're going to give up at this instance now here. And I think obviously the number one goal, get some points. Quick pitch to Christensen. He breaks the tackle down to the 35-yard line.
Christensen on the reception. Tackled by Moran at the 35 against 6.
So again, under 10 minutes, so very quick moving football game for everybody involved with the quick 35-0 score in the second half. So, and with a lot of running, that also helps. Quick pitch to White, going to take it to the outside. Puts his head down, gets enough yardage for another first down here for the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a situation where the clock would be stopped, wait for the chains to move, but I know this quarter, I mean, it's going to go by fast. We're already we just passed the 2.5-minute mark, still got 31 yards to go, and they only moved 18 yards within that time, so yeah, it goes fast, and it goes faster in basketball when you're attempting free throws during running clocks.
So another first down for the Patriots. First and 10 at the 31. Inside handoff to Mua. Actually, correction. Kean Braun, who we had talked about earlier, who made a really nice recovery on a kick, was an up man on a line drive. So Braun with his first carry of the night. So it looks like Coach Cromer bringing in some of the backups here now as well on this final drive. Some new slot running backs. Thompson still in at quarterback, and that's going to be the pitch. And going nowhere, and I believe number 83, Cole Schaefer, the first Rocket to greet the running back. So nice job defensively for Schaefer. Loss of 5.
So 2-down territory, just had to find a way to get at least 5-6 yards to make it more of a manageable 4th down.
See if they try to go through the air here and maybe try a deep pass. Nope. Thompson going to call his own number. Thompson breaks the tackle down to the 11-yard line. And, boy, I tell you, we haven't seen much of it, but when Alex Thompson's got room to run, he has tremendous speed, and you can certainly see why he could be a dangerous weapon, but more so the credit for the Rockets shutting him down. But that was really the first time we could see Thompson using that speed to, the biggest gain of the night for the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely needed for the Patriots. We're seeing a good chance to see a touchdown for the Patriots in this possession.
In motion, inside handoff, and we believe we're going to get a holding penalty right in that pile where the referee threw the flag. Holding on Appleton East.
Gain of 2 to the 11-yard line.
So that gain of 2 will be negated. We'll see. Yeah, they're going to move them back. So next week, Zach and I, again, we will be in Oshkosh. Oshkosh North versus the Menasha Blue Jays. Our first opportunity to see both teams. We're looking forward to that. Always enjoy watching games at Titan Stadium with that really high view.
I know Menasha's having their reunion of the state championship, which I believe was in the 2015 season, or 24. It was the 24 season going into 15.
Okay.
So from 2024, they'll be doing their reunion for tomorrow against one of the Green Bay schools.
Oh, excellent.
And they had a rough week last week here at Neenah.
Yeah. Well, no, we talked to Coach Young too. I think he said even the score wasn't really indicative of the game. But again, Menasha just a lot smaller and just less numbers in that second half, and you can see it here where a team of Neenah's size, they just wear you down, and it's just that's unfortunately what happened to the Blue Jays. They started well, it just ran out of gas. So there's another short game for the Patriots offense.
Second and 16.
Second and 16. Approaching the 5-minute mark already. Thompson going to hand it off to the fullback, and Braun going nowhere for Appleton East. Oh, hopefully injured Rocket. Thankfully coming off under his own power.
So now we're looking at a 3rd and 17 now for the Patriots. And again, I think they at least get 11 yards to get this down to a 4th and 6. He's feeling pretty confident on that 4th down try. But every time the Patriots start to get something rolling, either penalties or just unfortunate plays happen.
Yeah, their best success this drive has been with the legs of Alex Thompson. I thought on the last 3rd and long they would pass, but Thompson called his own number and got a big gain. So let's see what they do here. Of course, backup receivers, but Thompson's going to look to throw. He's going to throw into double coverage, and he's going to have a incomplete pass into double coverage. It looked like Apollo Massancule almost brought down the catch in double coverage. Charles there to knock it out of his hands. Well, touchdown.
I just run that same play.
Yeah.
That was Patriots because that almost worked. And, hey, it gives you the best opportunity. I'd just say, hey, let's try it again.
So we're going to try it again. 4th and 17. Thompson, yeah, it is the same call. Massacu again out of bounds, and pass will be incomplete as the Rockets defense and the appreciative crowd of the Neenah family and fans and supporters right below us. Here the Cowbells cheering for the Rockets to keep the scoreboard at 0 for Appleton East, and which is, I guess, when you're the defense and you got the backups in, that's always a big thing to keep that shutout intact. So.
Oh, yeah, just because it's one side, it doesn't mean that there's backups in there. They're not trying to fight to make sure. If we can get the shutout, that's what our goal is, even if we're the backups, just to keep this intact.
Yeah, so looking at the crowd, the wind picking up. The crowd's starting to
beat the
head
traffic.
To the exit, yep. Trying to beat the traffic. Under 3 minutes, clock running again. Neenah in on offense. Inside handoff. A little bit nice bit of run there. More running room for the Rockets.
Takes it to the 26. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
6-yard gain for the Rockets. Call it 2nd and 4 again. Just over 2 minutes to go here at Neenah High School. Again, super fast-moving game with the running clock. And as you hear Jim Strick, Talent Fluette, again, back-to-back carries for the Rockets. Couple, again, running over our schedule for the radio. Badger football back in action Saturday on WHBY. The kickoff at 2:30 at Camp Randall against South Dakota. Pregame show at 12:30. The Brewers in action this weekend between WHBY and the Score. They host the Colorado Rockies. And nice fake and a nice first down. Nice run by Henry Farrell. He got some running room there for the first time tonight. Of course, Packers football tomorrow in Brazil against the Eagles. So busy weekend of football coming your way between high school tonight. Our radio game was Kimberly and Oshkosh West. I think, as you mentioned, 42-0. Kimberly, Tony Giordana, and Nick Pinsky had that game on the score. Football Friday night. We'll be back your way tomorrow night on the score at 9:30. A recap. I think I'll have a recap of tonight's game on the show tomorrow night. So, again, busy weekend, and week 3 already wrapping up here at Neenah High School.
Yeah,
So
1/3 of ball have to stay, maybe 1/3.
Sure.
And then it'll be completed tomorrow, but it reminds you again how fast the season does go.
Should be the final play of the game. Does take a knee, and that will do it. Once again, the Neenah Rockets, in very impressive fashion, shut out the Appleton East Patriots here at Neenah High School by a score of 42-0. Both teams now 2-1 on the season. The Rockets 1-0 in FVA play. Well, of course, that'll fall the Patriots to 0-1 in conference play. We're going to take our final timeout of the evening. Once again, it's the OSI video stream game of the week. And one more message we want to tell you about Juniper Pools. We'll turn your home into a vacation with hot tubs, saunas, swimming pools, outdoor furniture, billiards and game tables, and many more accessories. Gorgeous outdoor fire tables are on sale right now, up to half off select fire tables. Yeah, that's perfect for fall on the porch or your patio. Juniper also offers free water testing lab with expert water balancing support and is an exclusive Aquacil dealer for chlorine-free pools. Visit them, their locations, Wausau, Stevens Point, Rhinelander, and Appleton. Juniper Pools, making your home relaxing and extraordinary. Juniper and the pool peoples.
For the second consecutive year, Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley has been selected as winner of the prestigious Best of the Valley Award in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'd like to thank our patients and our communities of the Fox Valley for your trust and support. Your stories inspire our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care and orthopedic excellence. Experience the difference of OSI today. Call 920-560-1000 to schedule and discover why we're the best in the Valley.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
And welcome back to Neenah High School. Gary Bileski along with Zach Morris. The final, once again, all Neenah Rockets tonight. They started fast, finished fast, and it was all Rockets 42-0 over the Appleton East Patriots. Final thoughts, Zach?
Yeah, it was a great game for Neenah. And Appleton East, if you're a fan of the Patriots, this can look rough. And this could be like, okay, there's nothing that came out of this game. There's always someone to build with tape, as you can see the Patriot players listening to their coaches and just being able to remember that this is just one game of a long season. Then you forget that when you have a bad loss, it feels like it's over. There's nothing. It's just hard to return from that. But still, 2-1 to build off early in the year. You feel confident, and there'll be some successes that we'll be able to build off this team. But as if the Rockets, it was a great night. Everything worked perfectly again for 2 weeks in a row. You just wish that first half in your week 1 game the second half would have been a little bit better to be able to hold off that first half lead. But still a great night for the Rockets, and they showed a lot of things to a lot of teams that this is a team that is going to be dangerous this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we talked, and rightfully so, about Grant Dean, the senior headed to the Wisconsin Badgers, going to play safety for Luke Fickle and the Badgers. But, boy, he is a playmaker and one of the best playmakers in the state of Wisconsin. And he showed it today. They got a quick 1-yard touchdown run, but then just a incredible 71-yard punt return that made it 14-0, and then a 50-yard touchdown run to wrap up the first quarter. So 28 points in the first quarter alone with 3 Grant Dean touchdowns. And, I think, too, probably we didn't, talk enough about was the Rockets defense, Zach, is they put on a show. And, we talk about FVA, and right now, to me, I think we're, probably the top 3 teams we're looking at it. Obviously, Kimberly, I think you got to throw Kakana in there, and then these Neenah Rockets.
Yeah, and then this defense, you don't get a shutout without having a perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a perfect outing for the Patriots or the Rockets on defense. So that's what it is all about. As long as you can be great on defense, you're going to win a lot of your games.
All right, that's going to do it. One more reminder: next Thursday, week from tonight, we will be in Oshkosh at Titan Stadium, as Oshkosh North will be hosting the Menasha Blue Jays. So once again, from Neenah High School, the final score, the Neenah Rockets shut out the Appleton East Patriots by a score of 42-0. For my partner, Zach Morris, thanks for the color job, for all the camera work. We want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, OSI, Fox Valley, and Myron Construction. All in all, the other sponsors too, Central Heating and Cooling, Papa's Cafe, Goss Auto Body, and Sambo Muir Law Firm, and Juniper and the Pool people. We couldn't do it without those great sponsors. So thanks, and visit them, and appreciate what they do for us to bring you the OSI Fox Valley of the Institute Game of the Week. That's going to do it. We're going to wrap it up. Once again, final score: Neenah over Appleton East, 42-0. Have a great Thursday night and a great rest of your week, everybody.